I want to review some eyeshadow today. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know what that was. Turkey demon? Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some product reviewing and testing and whatnot, and it's going to be an eyeshadow palette. And we're going to do the Urban Decay Cyber palette because I haven't really seen anybody review it, and I bought it when it was new and I haven't used it yet. So you're a little more zoomed in because we're going to be doing an eyeshadow look, and I might zoom you in a little bit closer. That's really close to my face, but we're going to see how it goes. And yeah, we're going to review this palette with all of these colors because I want to see how it looks on my face. It could be really baller. I don't know. I think it was like everyone was really underwhelmed about this product. And we're just going to jump right into it. But I don't know why everybody was super underwhelmed. It's late. I'm sorry.
Losing my damn mind.
I've done about 13 hours of homework today. Everyone was really underwhelmed, and the back looks pretty. Those colors look pretty, right? I thought so, especially this one. I want to try that one. This just says surreal lineup of 12 dreamy peachy shades is what it says. I like peachy shades. So we're going to try that. This is what it looks like. Like this. This is pretty. Again, I hate these brushes. It comes with these brushes. Every palette of theirs. And I don't really like them. We're going to use it though. Where is my product focus? Thank you. We're going to use it. This is what it looks like. Little dual-ended thingy. This is what the palette looks like. It's very pretty. So I think we're going to start out. I have my face makeup on, but nothing on my eyeballs. I think I am going to prime my eyeballs because some of these are very light colored. And I want to make sure that we get the full effect. So I'm going to use just my little ABH eye primer because I like that it's a nude color and not white. I like that it's a thicker consistency too. If you guys haven't ever used this eye primer, I highly recommend it. I really like it. It's the one that I kind of go to because it covers up my eye veins, almost like a concealer, but it's made for eyeballs. It looks like a tiny bit of product, but it goes a long way because you really only need like one dot. I am going to start with Gadget, which is this color right here. Right in the crease hole. It's not a hole. That's weird. I don't know why I said that. It's going on smoothly. I'm glad I put an eye primer on because it does seem very light, very pastel-y, which kind of matches my skin tone. Not gonna lie. There is quite a bit of like kickback in the pan, but that's pretty normal, I've found, for Urban Decay eyeshadows. Doesn't mean they're bad. Do you guys have like one eye that always looks better than the other eye? I always feel like my right eye turns out better than my left eye. Now I'm gonna go in just a little bit underneath this color, and I'm gonna go in with Virtual. Same brush-a-rooney. I'm just gonna put that a little bit lower. That's also a nice, pretty peach color. This one's even more powdery than the last one. Still pretty though. All right, now that we have that color laid down, I'm gonna go back into Gadget and blend just above it to make sure that we have a nice gradient and a nice blend. Also, I have hooded eyes. So what I have to do is when you have hooded eyes and you can't really see like when my eyebrows aren't raised, you can't see my eyelid anymore. So I put the color not all the way to my eyebrow, but you do want it over your eye socket a little bit so that you can still see what you're doing. Not what you're doing, but you can see the final result. Because otherwise I would have to close my eyes before you could see anything on them. Or do this all day. And I don't want to do this all day. So anyway, I do bring that color up a little higher. Make sure that's all blended. I do not bring it all the way up to my brow though. All right, now we're gonna deepen up this outer corner. I'm gonna go in with Bite. This one, just put a little bit. Ooh, that's very powdery. I don't know if you can see that. Very powdery, but I'm gonna put just a little bit of it on my outer corner. Give that a little shape and definition. I'm gonna do the same to the other side and then blend it all together. And I usually do a V, just so that you get that kind of, ooh, I hit the microphone. That V shape on the corner of your eye. And you can take it however far you want to take it or however not fair you want to take it. And then we're just gonna go in and blend and make that not so harsh. And you have to trust the process. Trust it. If you didn't trust the process, you'd probably never wear makeup. You'd be halfway through like this and you'd be like, you look like a damn clown. But yeah, usually you do halfway through, but you have to trust the process and be like, no, I do not look like a damn clown. This is going to work. I'm gonna go through with this color AI, which is like the lightest color in the shade or in the palette. And I'm just gonna buff kind of around this just to give it kind of a more seamless, no harshness. A seamless, no harshness, because that makes sense. I want to go in, with Cyberspace, like really bad, and on my eyeball, this one. It's a duochrome. I want to know.
I want to know. Want to know what?
I want to know what this looks like. On my finger, it looks very underwhelming. Is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a duochrome? This is what Urban Decay is calling a duochrome. No. I would say no. I would say no. No. That's not a duochrome. That's, oh, and it's chunky. It's coming out in chunks. Does it layer? Does it? I mean, it's a pretty everyday peach shadow. And I mean, I see where they were trying to go with it. Like, I think duochrome, and I think Pat McGrath, I think Natasha Denona, I think even Huda. This is not a duochrome. I mean, this would be gorgeous just for an everyday eyeshadow. But when I think duochrome, I'm expecting duochrome in your face-ness. And this is not giving me that. This is not giving me that. And this is not a cheap palette. Why would you put a duochrome in a palette and charge $55 for it? And it does nothing. It does nothing. Okay, we're gonna try another. We're gonna layer with static because it's this bluey silver, and I want to see if it does anything. All right, that's a little better. Not much, but a little. These are really, really lackluster. I mean, they're pretty. If you want to do like a no makeup with a slightly sparkly eyeball. Are they meant to be this subtle? Were we this subtle in the 90s? I don't remember us being subtle in the 90s. Please explain. Please explain to me, Urban Decay. Please explain. Someone please explain below. I was alive very much in the 90s and I was not a tiny child and we were not subtle people. Fashion was not subtle in the 90s. I don't understand. For what it's supposed to be, it's really underwhelming. It's very pretty. Let me turn this down, see if you can see it a little better. It's very pretty, but it's not whelming me. All right, we're gonna put another one on top of it and see if it does anything. Let's use Electrode. I'm gonna use this bright coppery orangey one. These feel very dry too. They feel very, I wanna put this one over here. That just looks like an orange shadow. That doesn't even look like a sparkle, and it's a sparkle in the pan. Oh, I don't know what the fuck is going on. We're in the Twilight Zone. I've layered there's like 16 layers of eyeshadow on my eyeballs. All right, let's try Override. All right, we're gonna try this one. It's supposed to be dark purpley red bluey shimmer. One's a little buttery, more buttery at least. I'm not happy. I don't know what's going on. The more I layer these, the less, I mean, they do nothing. Like, it's not, they do nothing. Let's try Not a Bot in the corner. Okay. They don't pick up with a brush almost at all. Oh, Jesus. It's very chunky. Fallout. Fallout. We have fallout. That's just chunking up in my corner. I'm going to have eyeshadow in my eyeball. I don't understand what is happening. Are these very subtly kind of pretty? Yes. Are they doing anything that I expected them to do? No. No, they're not. That's a little better. All right, so that one shade, Not a Bot, is very chunky and comes off in chunks and is not at all smooth, but at least it has a little bit of pigment. Very sadsies. So I'm gonna clean this up. I'm not really sure what else I can do with this. I'm gonna clean it up, put on some liner and some lashes, and I'll be right back and we will discuss what the hell just happened to our face. Hi, and we're back. So we put on a lash, and these are by Lava Lashes. I believe I got them in a BoxyCharm. So that's what they are. They're a little big for my taste, but they were what I had right now. So, and I just put some gloss on and finished up the underneath my eyes. The gloss I'm using is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and this is in the shade 003 Moon. All right, let's talk, if we can, about this palette. This palette, this is what it looks like. Very underwhelming. Is it pretty? Yes. Does it have any right to say it's a duochrome? No. No, it does not. It is not super duochrome-y. And they're just really lackluster. The only one that I thought was super shiny was Not a Bot, like the goldy champagne-y one, but look at how chunky that is. Can you guys see on my finger how chunky that is? I'm disappointed in sadsies. My lash coming off. We have a situation. Oh my God, look at, see that one's supposed to be a duochrome. Can you see that chunk it just took out? I barely touched it. I barely touched it. But these, they're just very patchy and lackluster. And I'm very sadsies. No wonder I haven't seen any freaking videos on this palette, because people opened it up and they were like, what the fuck, Urban Decay? It's not bad. I'll use it. This is a very pretty eye look. This is an everyday, minus the lashes, a look that I could wear every day. I would wear it to work. It's that subtle. It's not wowing at all. So it's very subtle. I had to sit back. Like, that's how I'm taxed. I'm physically taxed by how much I wanted this palette to be and what it was not, which was everything that I wanted it to be, and it was not. Does that surprise me from Urban Decay? No, but I had hope. I was like, please let this be as pretty on the eyeballs as it is, you know, as I thought it was in the pan, and it's not. And that's probably why we haven't seen any videos, because everyone else knew that it wasn't going to be great, but you know, I wanted to try it. Will I still use this palette? Hands down. Yes, I will still use this palette for an everyday neutral look. Will I use this palette when I'm trying to do a cyber-y, duochrome-y, crazy, futuristic look? No. No, I will not. Because it doesn't work. It doesn't. It's just very pretty. It's just very simple and light and pretty and has fuck all to do with the 90s or the early 2000s. So I don't know what they were thinking. I need water. Like, that's how I'm taxed. Also, I drink like a camel. That is my review of the Urban Decay Cyber Palette. Very pretty, nothing special. So is it worth $55? Not in my opinion. I would say, in my personal opinion, no. No, it is not. So if you just want this everyday neutral look that you could probably get from literally any other palette almost on the planet, Urban Decay, I love you. I have a lot of palettes from you. I will continue. You make like my favorite mascara, but you also make my least favorite mascara in the world, but that's for another video. And if you have not yet and you want to, please hit that like, follow, or subscribe button. We're gonna be doing a lot of makeup reviews coming soon. Lots of them, because if you've seen my past videos, they're all about hauls. And that's the thing, is when you do hauls, then you have a crap ton of surplus makeup that you need to review. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And this was the first one. And anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I'm rambling. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.